Well, hello, and thanks for joining me today at Bear Flag Mercantile. Um, from day to day, I sometimes get items through the mail that I purchase and have them sent to me. This is a lot of toys that I purchased as parts from John Raver. And if you don't know John Raver, he sells with Mike from the January House. They have live auctions Sundays where they sell together, and then Tuesdays, sometimes Thursdays, and they do have special auction events where they'll have someone else come on and they'll host a sale for someone. Uh, Depending on who they are, is when I do watch, but for the most part, everything is pretty high quality. From everything is high quality from John and Mike. Always good things to be found there. If you haven't checked them out yet, check them out. It's the January House. Lots of informative videos from Mike, and you can learn a lot by watching their channels. So, I purchased this as a part slot. Um, Part slot doesn't mean that I'm going to tear them apart, although some of them I had plans on taking the wheels off and using them for other projects. But after I get them and look at them, I just can't do that. I got to keep them all the way they are, all the way they arrived as far as tires and everything on them. But what I've got is a bunch of items that are going to need some restoration. I'm going to be restoring quite a few of these. Some of them don't need it; they just need to go right on the shelf. I'll start off with a real simple one. This is a Matchbox Collector's Guide from 1966. Um, International catalog. So it's going to have American and British type in there. This is extremely helpful because there's really no books or pamphlets or things that you can find readily where I am that you can see all the different types of vehicles that they made, color schemes, everything. This is very helpful because it's original from the period and it's all the original colors on it. Easy to get on there and match paint with stuff like this. Now it's all ripped up and things, so I might possibly make it into a flip guide and laminate those so I can get to it really quick because there's really no value to it the way it is, in my opinion. If there is, then somebody let me know, and I won't do that. But I have to have it for easy use for myself. There's really only two that are going to need a lot of work. This one I'm leaving just the way it is. Um, it looks like it's been in the ground for a while, but it came out really nice. That little truck on the end, and then we have this tractor that'll get a cleaning and maybe just a waxing, and I'll try to find some treads for that. These two guys, I don't know what's on those, but it should soak. I'm going to soak them. I've got my wife bought me an ultrasonic cleaner for my birthday, so I could try that later on after I get the big stuff off to get most of the flakes and stuff off of there. And then they're more or less going to get stripped down and is just repainted. I got two Hubley trucks without the trailers, and it's okay if you get stuff like this because from buying parts like this, I might come across the trailers, and I could leave them behind because thinking I would never find the trucks. Well, there we go. I got the trucks, and all I need is the trailers, and I might never find the trailers, but they're still nice. Uh, then I have some farm equipment right here. I don't know what they are. I have to look them up. I know this one here is marked John Deere, and I really like this one because you can see how well it was. It was taken care of pretty good because it's not marked on with other paint. It's that classic green and yellow John Deere paint. Everything still rotates on it. A little bit rough because these are bent. So I'm going to fix that, and that's going to go up on my shelf with something holding that up, holding the tongue up until I find the John Deere tractor. So John, if you're watching, if you find a tractor that goes with that, I'm interested. But this is the stuff that I really like. This is a little bit older probably. But they're not for resale. They're for me to enjoy. So that's a really good thing for me. And we got a couple of lumber trucks there. All I need to do is the one on the right here is I've got a jeweler's anvil. It's really small. It's made for detailed work. And I've got a very small hammer that I've made. It's out of rubber and um, brass underneath it. It's like a little small tack hammer, basically, is what it was. But it won't dent, it won't scratch, it won't pop the paint off because he's got a bent frame, and I straightened it up a little bit by hand. Uh, but it's almost ready to go as is, and it's just going to get sitting on a shelf. What I have to do with these is go buy some wooden dowels and cut them into length that would fit on there, and then tie them off with some uh, hemp rope or something pieces. I know what I'm going to do with them. This one here needs to be stripped down because it was painted. It should be red. Although I kind of like the black, so I might pick another color that looks good on it and do it just for my own uses. But that one's got a really bent frame. I was able to bend some of it back, but the back part's loose. So that's going to need a little peening over. And I've got to braze a little crack that developed in the back. And that's absolutely nothing. I got this nice truck here. It's missing quite a few pieces. It's missing a tire, a horn, windshield, and some other things. But they should be okay. I should be able to find them. And that's a really nice truck. I really like that one. I usually don't collect things this size just because it takes up too much room. But that's an exception with this one because I like it. So we'll find something for that. And then I've got parts of a ladder truck, fire trucks right there, which is good because I might even have some of the fronts here for me to put on the truck parts. But even if I don't, if I run across them now, all I got to do is find the ladders that go on the back, and they'll be pretty good. And when I find the parts to go with them, it'll be great. And that one, I don't know what it is. That's an earlier piece, probably late 40s, early 50s, or maybe just 50s. Um, light metal and metal tires. And I got to find out what that would go to, but that's a nice display piece anyways. And then I got these two trucks here. I don't know why they made that with a hole in the back, but I got to find out why. Really nice. They're going to get a full restoration. Maybe new tires, depending if I can bring those back. And then we got an ambulance. It's got some missing paint, pretty big flake right there. But that's okay. I can match that and blend it, and it'll be fine. A little green trailer. This one is nice, but it's got some broken. Steering wheel's broken. It's missing the windshield. You can see this back part's broken, missing some parts, but that's okay because I can more than likely repair that with a little bit of torch work on it. I should be able to get that back up and running again. And then lastly, just a couple little trailers. Those are neat. Not sure what they fit. I have to look those up sometimes. Well, they're not for boats, so they'd be for small cars or something that you would tow behind another car. So again, all of them with little problems, but that's why I wanted them, and that's why I bought them as a parts lot. I made an offer for him, and John accepted them. So um, as long as he was happy with it, I'm happy with these. So I'm going to go do some looking up and paint matching and making plans for getting these back in good order again. And John, thanks for looking out for me and finding stuff like this. I appreciate it very much. Maybe we can do some more business later if you find things. And if you find me a tractor to go with this, let me know. And I'll take it off your hands. All right, everybody everybody be safe, and until the next video, we're out.